Hey everyone, appreciate you guys all. Today we have the project called CroGram. Am I saying that correctly there, King?
Yep,
CroGram?
CroGram. That's it. That's it.
Perfect. And we have King here to talk to us all about CroGram. It's an app that's built for crypto enthusiasts. Uh, Honestly, King, I did not download because I have an Android. So hopefully you can break down and let us know the features and all the functionalities in the uh, on the app. So really excited to have you here, brother. We hear great things about you. It was actually recommended from Goku. I think you know who he is. He's
Yes.
a good guy. We know him
Good
for a
guy.
long time. He's been reaching out to me talking about this project for a while now. So we're like, you
Yeah.
know what? Let's bring King in. So yeah, very excited to have you here, brother.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much for the invite, and it's good to be here. So
Yeah,
yeah.
King.
So
So
go ahead.
yeah, go ahead and just if you can start out, just introduce yourself, talk about a bit about your background, your experience in the crypto space, and what make you decide to build this app.
Sure thing. Again, appreciate you for the invite and CroGram. So, with a little about me, my name's King, and I've been in the space for several years, like a long time. It's hard to, you guys know how it is. It's hard to keep track. It's hard to remember last week in crypto. It feels like it's, a week is a year. So, yeah, I've been in here a very long time, and in my real world, I love tech. I'm a big techie. I'm a big fan of Steve Jobs, and even when the App Store iPhone dropped, I was there for it. And over the years, I got into the space. I got into the app space as a dev, and I created a company, and I just loved it. And always thought technology would be that next wave for wealth, for generating wealth beyond real estate. And then around the same time, this thing called Bitcoin dropped. So then I was like, wait, there's something else for the future that's going to be the wealth tool. So I was like, that's going to be interesting. So I'll keep an eye on that. But during the process, I've built a ton of apps, games, utility applications, all kinds of stuff just for myself, for our company, and for clients. Throughout that throughout that time, I mean, I've done over 100 plus applications for primarily iOS, and yeah, I love it. And I've always learned, you know what, find what you love and do it like the best you can, and that's not work. That's just fulfillment. So that's what I did. I love building. I love being creative. I love offering solutions and solving problems and things like that. And then being in the crypto space, all we had was Telegram. So for me, it was just like there was so many like laps and gaps and problems and things that we need to be better. And I just got comfortable. And over the time, I said, one day I'm going to build something. I'm going to do it. But I was never in a rush to do it. I was just felt it would come naturally, just like anything in my real life. I don't force anything at all, ever. So during that time, and spent many years in crypto, I just said, I'll figure it out when I figure it out. I'll do it when I'm ready. And right now, about a year and like a month or so, I said, yeah, I'm gonna start building CroGram, and I did it. Um, I didn't do a token because I wanted to do it the right way, in my opinion. You know, Not to say my way is the right way or not. It's just the way that I felt that program needed to be established on some solid foundation. If I wanted to say something, I had to kind of back it up. So that's what I did, and I thought putting my money where my mouth was and utilizing my resources, my company, my friends, my devs, my partners, my associates, and building a quality product that can really change the game. I'm for it, and I love a challenge. So I did it. So for the past year, I've been building CroGram. So iOS is available, and sometime tonight, for some of you, or your morning, it'll be available for Android. I think I'm going to drop it within the next 24 hours, probably after this AMA. I have a call, and if everything goes well, I'll get another file sent to me. I'll take a quick little look at it. Things look okay. I'll release it to Android. So you guys actually with Android don't have to wait much longer. So that's a good news and an announcement to drop here live. So yeah, so to talk about the app though, that's a little intro of me. And if anyone has any questions, I'm happily to answer towards the end. But what does CroGram do? How does it set apart from Telegram, right? Well, when you come into crypto, a lot of people ask you, how do I find projects? Or how do I this? How do I that? How do I buy? How do I use this or that? And a lot of those problems I wanted to start to solve. So the minute you open the CroGram app, you'll have a home screen that offers different chains like Binance, Kronos, Ethereum, Solana, Matic, Phantom. I think the last one was AVAX, Avalanche. And there are tabs there, and you can go through the different cards, tiles, add whatever the member or user decides to call it. There'll be ads there, and people, the projects, groups can advertise their project, kind of like without having to think of like PooCoin, having your own PooCoin ads center location for just advertising. But the thing is, the projects can easily just advertise, and it seamlessly, automatically goes to the correct chain, and it shows there for the duration and timing that you set. That's different because now once they click to view the project, you're already in the ecosystem that the group is. You know what I mean? It's not PooCoin then having to go over to Telegram and then having to make sure you have the app. And no, everything is in one ecosystem. So that there even helps to us. It's a start. So I thought, how can I make this better? Let's offer what's already available, so we're not giving the people less than, because trying to get people to migrate and you're offering them less than what they already have would be a difficult task. So I said, how can I step it up? Okay, I'll offer groups. Projects will be able to create their groups. Communities can join. Voice chat. I was like, man, should I do that? Yes, I'm going all out. Yes, figure out a way to get voice chat. Community announcements. I was like, okay, good. We'll put all that stuff. But then I needed to tackle what's annoying, what's real problems. And I was like, contract address. It's hard to find a contract address in projects, especially on launch. Dev wants to drop a contract, and then there's all these bots and these pancake this and it's a hassle. Or even the front run, or even Telegram, and people just making those things pop up. You're invited to a group, and all these nonsense causes a lot of people to lose a lot of money. None of that in CroGram. So I decided to offer or build a dedicated contract address location. So project, dev, or NFT, anything whatever you have, you simply just paste the contract when you're ready. Click save. That's it. It shows there for the members when you decide to make it show live and save it and display it. Now it's in a dedicated spot, so there's no mistakes. Simply copy. You got the contract. You can, look at the chart. So I was like, okay, well, that's a start, but that's not enough. So I was like, what's another problem I can solve? I was like, groups for projects that have multiple community. Your Spanish community, your Chinese community, your all of those different communities. Usually it's around 20 or so communities. I was like, yes, that could be a potential thing that I can solve. And how can I solve it? Well, let's fix the language barrier. And what I mean by that is if someone comes in and you speak Spanish, you don't have to go to the Spanish community. That's not as active as the main community. Or you don't have to go to the Chinese community because, maybe it's smaller or whatever the case may be. I wanted the idea of one ecosystem, one group where everyone, all investors, they can be together, one community, right? Let's truly have that. So build the translation feature. So if someone types in Spanish or Arabic or Chinese or whatever your language is, it'll get translated in the app. And then you can just tap on that bubble and then you can read it in the language that your device is set to. So if your device is set to Spanish, if you're a true Spanish speaker, your iPhone, for example, is set to Spanish, you can easily, see that get translated to your language. You can type back into your language and then it'll get translated automatically for everyone that's reading into their native language for their device. Then they can also read it. Now we don't have to have all these groups or communities or even people missing vital information for the project or for a launch or maybe an important announcement, things like that. That's how I believe that we can at least start to solve some real problems. So, okay, so once I started figuring out these different things that I can build, implement, I started to get excited, started to build more. Then I decided to have something called the VIP, but I'll get to that in a minute. So private chat, we have private chat, so you can still message people in private. So, users that are your friends, you can add them as your friend. You guys can communicate. It's private. Things are encrypted. When you join CroGram, we simply sign up just like you do on Telegram. Phone number, you're in. We don't ask for your privacy. We don't do any KYC. We're not trying to track anybody's location. We're doing it the right way. And less information is important. I get it. It's the crypto space. I'm in it too. So that's kind of why I can easily relate. So I'm building it with everyone in mind because I'm also a part of the community. So that's what makes it better, in my opinion, because I'm building something that I would actually use myself. That's important. So yeah, private messaging, you have all those good things. So let's get to the second tab in CroGram, which I call the lounge. In the lounge, you'll be able to find popular groups. So groups that are growing, groups that are doing really well, building out their communities. There's 20 groups that is displayed based on follower count. So as these groups grow, they'll just automatically move by themselves based on who's becoming more popular or not. That's just a cool feature. That way, it's nothing that is paid. It's nothing that is botted or artificially, it's just, hey, you grow your community, you're getting more people to join your community, you just move up the ranks of the popular groups. And that's effective because as new people are coming in every second of the app, remember, this is an app. So people are just joining for other reasons, for other groups. So if you can get yourself up there, get your group created early, really understand what we're building, and knowing that one day there will be millions of people here, trust. It's why not position yourself the right way? So there's ways to book AMAs with us. You can create a group. You can definitely reach out to us. There'll be additional advertising and things like that. Just to even go into more features, feed. So we're social. CroGram is social. I thought, why should we just be a messaging app? Well, we got to be more. I want people to be able to come in the app and want to use the app, want to be in the app. So we can't just be messaging. That's regular. That's boring a little bit. So we decided to have a feed. So everyone can post on the feed. How you doing? What are you doing? What are you up to? What's just life? What are you investing? What are you looking at? It's just a way to just keep up with the community, with crypto in general, with things to share. And it's been really cool. So there's a feed. And then the popular VIP. So throughout the process, I decided to have what I call the NF keys. They're NFTs, but they're keys. And they're keys that unlocks and give you access to the VIP. And inside the VIP, it's a lot. It's a lot. So I'll just really quick, I know I'm talking a lot, but I'm just trying to give you guys a full, just, quick overview of just what the platform is. So inside the special VIP, I said I needed to step it up a notch. So I built, which just recently released, I think it was last week, charting. And how the charting work is pretty much you search for a token, whatever token you'd like, chart comes up. You'll be able to see the chart. You'll be able to scrub through the chart to see just, important information, time, pricing at that time, percentage changes based on your 5 minute, 1 hour, 6 hour, 24 hours. You can also see your chart details and, switch through between 24 hour, 5 day of a month, things like that. You can see your volume, your liquidity, your market cap, and also your transactions. So you're seeing your buys and sells coming in. You can also paste your contract address to find this. So pretty much there's an entire deck screener, Pool Coin, Bog Finance. There's an entire charting right there on the go in your pocket in the app. I didn't say I'm not one of those, any platform that says I'm going to do something and not do it. So I did it. Built a portfolio tracker. So people just paste your wallet address. That's it. I'm a big fan of no wallet connect. I don't want people to get wrecked. I don't want people to make the mistakes. And there's a lot of scammers out there. So I do and build things that we can eliminate the risks and while we still provide education. That's important. I don't want to, if I can help alleviate that, I'm going to, and that's kind of what we did. So there's no wallet connect or anything like that. So, but with the portfolio feature, you're able to just track your all your investments on all the multiple chains, and even the portfolio feature that just gets even better. I'm going to have pie chart, so you can see your percentages. You're going to see what percentage of your portfolio is over on Chronos versus BSC. You'll be able to then toggle, or itemize your tokens to see, okay, these are these tokens, this is the value, these are the amount of tokens I have. You'll be able to really get deep, as I continue to build out even the portfolio feature. It just gets so cool. Again, all of this is just at your reach, a true platform that you can follow your investments, you can keep up and stay connected with your friends and family. You can have everything at your fingertips. You can have a private community VIP chat, which if you don't own an NFT, you can subscribe to still get inside the VIP. Now, what's the difference between being a subscriber and a key holder? Earning. I decided throughout the process, or during the minting process and building process, we'll get big one day. That's my idea vision for it, and I know we'll be successful. So I said, the people that support me earlier or have a key, and we really do something epic, I'll give back. So up to 10% of the ad revenue trending, because we also have top 10 trending. Think of like Dex tools. We have that in the app as well. So as the app is growing, groups and projects, and the market turns around and they start to spend money, up to 10% of that I'm sharing with the key holders. But now here's the best part. Initially, I was going to have 1,000 keys for sale. And during that process, I shredded 750 of them. So there's only a total supply of 250 keys ever on an app. That's supply and demand. It's going to get crazy. That's what we anticipate. None of this is financial advice. It's just common sense, I think. So that's CroGram. There's also a game room.
I dropped some pictures for people to see.
Okay, awesome. So there's a game room. There's a private holders chat. There's all kinds of stuff. And I know guys, they always tell me I miss features, because even like the grams, we have grams, our own currency. That's an in-app currency that people can earn. And one of the cool things is, guys know on Twitter, when you post on Twitter, you get your likes and all that kind of stuff. On our version of Twitter, our feed, our social side, you earn. So every time you get a like on your post, you earn 1 gram for free. So every like you get, you earn 1 gram is credited instantly to your profile. That's pretty cool. You know why that's there? It's because our gram system is going to expand. It's going to also be included in our metaverse. Yes, CroGram's building a metaverse, a massive one. I'm talking probably the best metaverse this space is going to see ever. And when I say that, I mean that. And eventually going into VR, Oculus, being a part of Meta, all of that. I think that future of metaverse should be epic. So that's what I'm going to do. It's going to be 7 worlds, 7 nations created. I'm pretty much creating recreating Earth the way I see it. So right now, Utopia is being built, and it's going to be a lot. And everything that I mentioned has been in production, has been in works, and I fully backed it myself, and I've been building it, and I've had some really good guys and gals in the community that's been supporting. Even my guy that just popped here, Shampoo, he's been here with me since the beginning, and we're here to stay. I'm just a guy that love what I do. I said I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. Can't promise everyone's gonna download the app, everyone's gonna love what I've built. But what I'm promising is I'm gonna build it. I'm gonna build it. And I'm gonna get it done. And then we have some fun. We take our time and we do it right. If I do it right, I have to do it once. That's what I believe, the mentality. So if any questions, I'm all ears.
Wow, King, man, what an intro. I'm not even sure where to start. There's a lot of information to unpack. I wish the Android version was already out. I wanted to really, look into the app just because I've heard so much from Goku. Man, you have some amazing features. Now, I want to touch on every single one of them again and go
Yeah,
more in depth in it.
no problem.
But yeah, man, I appreciate, man. I really love your mindset, the confidence, like you say, if you're going to do something, do it all the way. And you got to believe in yourself, right? And
Have to.
especially you are having an experience that you have where you said you have built 100 apps for other people. So the experience already there. And
Correct.
also this is your passion. So I think that's a great combination, brother.
Thank you.
Uh, yeah, love the features, man. Let's talk about the feed. Now, the feed, that is actually pretty amazing. It's kind of like the feed is pretty much what you guys see on Facebook or Twitter, right? On your
Yes.
main home, and you have a bunch of people. Now, the feed, in regards to the feed, now, King, now, is that just for groups or is that for everyone? And how does it calculate or what is the algorithm for determining who's going to see on top, whatnot? Is this one of those apps where I can be friend with you and you only see my feed? Is that one of those things, or how does that work?
So the feed I was gonna do later, right? And to tell everybody the honest truth, the only reason the feed is even alive right now is Poppy Shampoo. He pressed me hard. Please, 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 feed every single day. He wants the feed. And I said, okay, you want the feed, you get the feed. The feed, I'm not gonna have those crazy algorithm. In CroGram, I'm not suppressing anybody. It's gonna be a full say what you want, do what you want, just don't hurt people, just don't rug people. But I don't mind you have something to say, you have an opinion, it's your right. Say what you want, but it's also anyone's right to have theirs, and that's what even the feed component. As I mentioned, we won't suppress anyone. So this is how it works. If you create a feed, if a post on the feed, let me look at the feed right now. CK had a recent post. Someone like Retro, he said, "How's your Thursday been?" Uh, Other posts, people will post just an update. Shampoo posted the AMA that it was upcoming. Someone posted something about Apple and then encryption. It's really cool because once you create a post, every single user in the app sees your post. It's not
I
based on
dropped a
your friends.
screenshot.
Yeah, it's not based on your friends. It's not based on nothing, anywhere, the algorithm. If you're in the app, you see the post. And it's a great way. We'll manage it and see how it performs. But it's just a great way to just not have anyone off to the side, or you don't have a lot of friends, so you don't see what's really going on. No, it's just an open feed where everyone can truly communicate. Because is it one community? There's no one more popular than the other. It's kind of the culture we're trying to build and program. Let's all meet. Let's all see what we're having going on. Let's see, because you never know. You might post something and I could be the very person you need. You know what I mean? So it's like, why not have an open ecosystem where we can truly change the stigma around crypto? It's not a bunch of scammers. It's not a bunch of this. It's not a bunch of that. And I think if there's a platform where we can truly take lead, control, and change this ridiculous stigma, especially with everything that's happening right now in crypto, it's being broken. So I think that if some of just us OGs can really pull together and put egos aside and work together and do something epic, and we come out on top in the end. This is just my mentality of it. So that's just a little bit about a feed, and then the grams makes it fun.
Oh man, I love it, brother. I love it. Now, like you said, you guys can, I guess, keep an eye on it and kind of see and manage it from the side and see how it will grow, right? Because I mean, ultimately, I love the feed concept but I think ultimately, right now, it could be manageable. But let's say down the line, when you have, let's say, 1 million users, I guess what I'm
It's
trying to
gonna go
ask is
fast.
that,
Yeah.
right? I guess what I'm trying to ask is that what determines who gets the priority, right?
Yeah.
So
That's
I think you guys make that adjustment. I'm pretty sure.
I have an idea, some crazy ideas, right, of just how feed can work for the future and using AI and some really crazy tech. I'm big on experience, right? So I have this really cool idea, and it would be a game changer of just how feed and the idea of feed and technology and movements and you guys will see it. All you guys do is just hang out, stay with me. This is a long road. CroGram is not a thing for like, oh my gosh, the next 6 months. No, this is 5-10 years. Like what I'm gonna do is it's not something that takes a few months. No, I'm building something. This is a business. I'm building a brand. I'm building something to be worth multiple billions. You know, that's my goal, and I'll stop after I get there. And at that point, I'll take a little month off and build something else. So I don't stop, man. And it's a goal to get done. But yeah, that's the feed. That's a little bit of the feed. You know, right now, activities live. What's coming soon to iOS in the feed? There'll be some monster updates coming over the next maybe month or two. What that'll be is there'll be some animations added to the feed. The feed will also have some improvements to the comment side. So you'll be able to like a comment or reply to a specific comment, kind of like on Instagram. You'll be able to do a bunch of more things to make it more user friendly and just engaging. Over time, as you mentioned, as we grow and it's super popular, maybe even like a retweet, our version of a retweet, things like that. I'm open to suggestions from the community. We're in voice chat every day, and it's all about just building what makes sense. So even beyond what I've shared or what's built, we have plans and goals for even, I mean, years down the road. This is just V1. Trust.
Awesome, brother. Awesome, man. I love that. I love the fact that you kind of assess what's going on out there and see the problems, right? Like you
Yeah.
said, the contract issue. And also, I love the translation aspect of it, man. That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
actually really cool to see. And
Yes.
that's live right now as well.
All that is live. Everything I've mentioned is live on the iOS side, and Android will be available within 24 hours. So I'm going to tell the guys to push it live.
Oh man,
Not all the features will be available for Android because I built it different. Its entire process has been different, and I was okay with that. But at least we'll have a working product. And then probably every day or every 2 days, there'll just be constant updates, improvements. Because right now, I just need people to get in the Android, break it, try to break it, use everything, hit me with your best shot, because that's how we make it better. Try to use it, break it. None of that matters to me. I'm not offended with nothing, because the more complaints you have, the better product I can build. So that's kind of what I'm going to do now. Open it up. Over the next few weeks, we make a better product. We fix things that we find, fix things that are missed. We make corrections, we make updates, and then I've continued to roll out those missing or locked features that I'm just not comfortable with. My thing is, I'm not going to put it out there if it's not 100%, if it's not at least to a place where we can get testers in to really pressure test it. First impression matters. So we got to get it right. And then once we get it right, once we have Android stable as iOS has been, then we'll step it up. We'll go to growth. We'll get marketing. We'll get all these different things that's required for any tangible or real business that's trying to make it. So there's a process to all of it, and I'm making sure I stay on it, my path.
Yeah, I remember actually when I've been in crypto for a very long time. I remember when I was involved in the first project. And we did like 100-something million over 24 hours. But anyway, one of the biggest things was I was responsible for PR, right? Communities, etc. And the biggest problem for me was that we had many different groups, different languages right out the gate, like a lot.
Yeah.
And I allow everyone to create their own room as a leader. I had one leader, and we end up to have like around 15 different groups. The problem was that the disconnect between the English, the Spanish, the Chinese, the Vietnamese, the Indonesian. And I remember speaking on that topic on the AMA. And I was like, I had to figure out a way how to tie the communication together, because there's a big disconnect. So I'm glad that you saw that and you guys trying to fix that, or you fixed that. That's actually really cool.
Yes. Thank you so much. That's the goal. And like I said, man, we make it better as we go along. And the thing is, I built it on my resources, and not everything is at the best. So it's not comparable with Telegram. That's they have $1 billion in funding to build and have the top-notch servers and things like that. We're just getting started, and it's something I say all the time, and I hear even Goku mentions as well. We have to consider what Telegram offered when they started and what we offered when we started. You know what I mean? So imagine where we'll be in 10 years compared to where they are now in 10 years. So I'm launching where they are in 10 years with what they have. So where I go in 10 years, it's going to be really special. Um, and I'm being smart about it. I'm being patient about it. And just because I've done different things, just because I've had apps top 20 in the App Store for iOS, just because I have a special developer account where I don't get hit with a 30%, I get half. Just because of all those different things, I stay humble because every product, every project is different. You know what I mean? It's because I've had successes in different places. I don't come in with that type of mentality. I come in as if I don't know what I'm doing with some experience, with some a little bit of cushion. You know what I mean? So I have the mentality that I may not make it. So I'm that hungry. So I make sure I keep like a needle just under my behind to like, hey, you don't have all the answers. So make sure stay humble, and stay aggressive. So that's important to being successful, and there's no ego, there's no pride. It's to be a good leader, you have to also know when to listen. So all those different things I take into account because at the end of the day, I'm doing this for the community and the people that believe in me, but also for my family, also for my kids, also for my legacy. All those different things I have to take into account. So I'm not playing with it. I'm not playing with my integrity. I don't play with my character. I don't do that type of stuff because that's what I got. That's what my father told me. So I don't forget it, and I walk the right path and walk the right way. So if anyone believes in anything, in what CroGram, what myself stand for, what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to build, all I'm asking for is a simple download. CroGram will always be free. And just tell your friends and family. That means the world to me. That helps us at least just get moving in the right direction. Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm here to do today, to share and to ask for. All the other stuff. If you guys want one of our Kool Kingz, even those, people kept telling me, "Hey, man, open it up. We want to donate. We want to invest." I said, "Give me a minute." And then I created a Kool Kingz. And I said, if anybody does want to support us, buy a Kool King. Super cheap it was like 0.03 when I started. And I said, if anyone wants to support us, just buy one. Because if anyone does support, I wanted to be able to also give back. That way, when we do finish this build out process and we really start working, I'll be able to say, hey, remember that Kool King you have? It's worth something today, and there'll be features and utilities and room places that you'll go into our metaverse and application that only one of the Kool Kings can get you in. So there'll be even utility for it. So it's just the way I do it. I just walk the right path. It's not about the money, but it is about the money because we're a business. We got to make money to stay alive. But it's finding the correct and fair, equal balance for it all.
Yeah, perfect, brother. I would like to go into in depth on the NFTs later, but man, right out the gate, I love your mentality. You're 100% correct. You got to have beginner's mind, but not only that, but you have to recognize that when you don't know something, right? Like you said, in order for you to kind of learn whatever you need to learn, because some of the people out there, right, they pretend to know, and that's the biggest issue in every type of business out there. But I want to touch on the lounge that you spoke on earlier there, King. You said there are 20 groups currently right now, and it's popular groups that's shown on there based on popularity. Now, how does that determine on the popularity?
Follower count. So the more people you get to join your group, the higher rank you'll go. So if let me look now. Let me tell you. For example, right now the lowest number 20, right, is actually Well Coin Talk, right? So some folks might know of them. So they recently created their group inside the app. They have 39 members, right? So they're considered number 20 on the list. So they're second row at the very end. After that, because they have 39, the group up from them has 42 members. So they're technically ranked 19. You see what I'm saying? So it goes up way. And right now, for example, number 2 group is Rude Crypto Lounge. Rude. The Roots Crypto Lounge, he has over 200 something members in his lounge already and growing. So that's kind of how it is. So if someone comes up and let's say they have 300 members in a day, they would move Rude out of the way. They become above rude. You see what I'm saying? Automatically. So based on as your community is growing, as you're getting new members, you become more and more popular. And it becomes fun. People are automatically competing to stay in rank while growing the application. So their communities, and it's really cool. It's a really good friendly competition. Well, it's not even competition, but it's just a way for new users to even find you, to see what's this community about. Oh, they host AMAs. Awesome. You know what I mean? It's kind of what that is. So getting, USA Crypto Group in there and ran right there, and everyone joining the apps, like, oh yeah, this is the prime location for AMAs. Perfect. I'm gonna join. Put it right here at the top of my groups. And every time there's an AMA, you guys launch VC, it's just everything's there. And here's something I didn't touch on. Group owners. I built a giveaway feature. That was another problem I wanted to solve. So I built a giveaway feature. So you can create a giveaway and it's automatic. And you can also use grams or in-app currency, or you could use crypto and you could sell it. Everything's automatic. You don't have to enter people's name automatically. No, if you're in VC, you're automatically, everything's done for you. You simply choose what you give away, click on a button, and it's this thing for you. And then you post the winner. Everything's done automatically. Yes, I built a giveaway feature. So, people don't have to copy. I don't know how it works, but be on a website and paste names and this and do a duck race or that. No, everything is there. If you do it in crypto, it's there. And a bunch of other things. Like I said, I know I'm missing a ton of features, but it's just a CroGram is an experience. You got to touch it, use it to really understand what it's all about. I
Awesome.
stayed on
I
topic,
think,
Jack. I went all over the place there. My bad.
no, you're good, brother. You're good. You spoke a lot, so I'm trying to remember everything you said there. But now I want to go back to based on the popularity. You say it's based on the follower.
Yeah.
Now, one of the reason why you did that. Now, the problem that, as you've probably already seen, what's happening in Telegram is that people it can be bought, right? And it's the reason why we have the bot portal early on day one. And if you look at our bot portal now, we have some haters out there that give us like 2,000 of that what is it called, that poop face or whatever in our portal, and it has more likes than the actual members inside our room, right? So apparently somebody trying to bot our portal as well. But it's the reason why we did that to combat the bot. Now, I guess the question is based on follower. You guys having a system in place to prevent the bots?
Yes. That's a straight answer I can give you. Yes, there is. And it gets improved as we go along. So right now it's on a mild, it's at a mild place. Yes, there's systems in place. There's even when you join a group, kind of like the portal system, but I kept it really simple. Just click a button. Just even before you join the groups, there's certain measures there, and I'm gonna watch it and just see over time how people choose to be creative, and we'll just counter that as we grow. The thing is, I like I said, I embrace it. The more people are creative, the more ways that we can combat it and have solutions for all these loopholes, so bring it on. But the goal is to protect our community, all of our groups, none of them to be botted, to be real people, to be not have to go through that toxic experience that Telegram has recently been offering.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I think, that's one of the things that Telegram needs to work on. Now, rooms like us, we can set bot portal, right, to prevent bots coming in. But you have like call channel, there isn't any kind of way you can actually prevent bots coming in. So when you guys look out there, you guys see 90,000 followers, subscribers. That's all BS. But unfortunately, within the space, we know people pay for those big numbers, even though it's botted for bragging rights or whatever they want to do with it. But it's crazy, man.
Yeah, CroGram, we're going to do it different. That's the goal.
That's awesome, brothers. And you got the VIP as well. Yes. And now, regarding the VIP, you mentioned earlier that you need an NFT key in order to have access to the VIP room, correct?
Yes, you need a key, or you need to subscribe. You can now subscribe to get access to the VIP. If you do not own a key. The thing is, it's 2 reasons. Apple made me, and do it early. I plan on it. They made me do it, and I don't want anyone to feel like they're left out because they may have came late to CroGram when we already minted, or I didn't want anyone to feel left out as well. And I know we're gonna grow. I know these keys will be valuable. Well, that is the goal, at least, and that's what we're trying to do. So there's a subscription to get in. You don't get to get into the key holders section, but at least you're in VIP. You do also get a silver badge, and then you have access to all of the features, including the game room, everything, voice chat, everything. I mean, everything. And coming soon, even activating video. It's something that I designed today. I designed that actually today for voice chat, enabling your video. So if anyone wants to go live on video for your camera, and then once we drop the iPad and the Mac OS versions, I think I have screen share for those as well.
Yeah, I can't wait to try, brother. Yeah, I will be the first one to download when it comes out for the end.
No, I got you. I'll send you. Drop me a DM. I got you. I'll send you APK. You get in.
I will for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yep, I got you. Get in early.
Yeah. So now, King, you said that you've been working on this for a year. How long has the iOS version? How long has that been out?
Almost the same time. People, some of my buddies thought I was nuts for doing that. I said, you know, I'm gonna build it to a nice little starter phase, and I'm gonna, because I kept hearing the rumors, and I'll never do it. Who's gonna build an app and actually get it approved, or a crypto app and get it approved by Apple? Good luck, especially all the craziness you're talking about doing and offering to the people. That'll never happen. So I said, watch me do it. And I built it, and I got it to a quick place. I got registration. People can sign up, get on the home, had some bare bones stuff. And I said, watch this. And I think it was 6 hours. Between finishing and 6 hours, it was live on the App Store. Apple had already approved it. So within 6 hours, I was fully approved from Apple. And then I started to work. And that was early this year. And what I did was every time I built new things, I just update. I mean, if you can check our logs, every 2 days there's an update, pretty much it felt like. So I've been working. Every day I'm here. I'm going to make sure I stay visible to the community. They see me. And there's work getting done. There's updates, there's images, there's sneak peeks, there's everything. Like I mentioned, the metaverse, oh my gosh, it's massive. Even right now, there'll be a mobile version that gets integrated into CroGram. So you'll be able to come inside of our world where everybody can meet and hang out and just talk live. Like that's next level right here in your phone. And it's an experience. And you're running around our desert with the pyramids, and there's multiple games that I've already designed, and there's a maze type of game, there's a racing game, there's a game like Squid Games where you jump on the glass, like the last game, or not the last one, but the game in the Squid Games. It's a game just like that. So it's interactive, and you'll be able to compete with each other. We can compete with each other. It's next level. It'll be all kind of NFT characters, 7 different ones. It's massive. It's a massive project. So I'm really bringing true utility, true value for people that support CroGram, but also it's a platform for people can use to build their future, their products, their projects, and have a successful future for themselves too. It's just a tool. That's it.
Awesome, brother. Awesome. Yeah, I love what you said earlier, right? It's pretty much you're trying to build a replica of the real world, right? I think that's the key. Yes. People are trying to go beyond some crazy stuff, right? But when you want to build a metaverse, it's pretty much bringing the real world to the metaverse, where it just has more accessibility, right? Yes. And a lot of people miss that point. Sounds great, brother. Now, King, you launched this a year ago, right? And the app launched a year ago. I guess the question is, you have no token. How did you fund this project? This costs a lot of money and time. And are you doing this by yourself?
A lot. I did it 100% by myself, my friend. A lot of rough nights, and even earlier on, man. When I tried to mint the keys initially, I got hacked, got bamboozled. I guess I was too tired. didn't check things the way I should, and just trying to push, and I got hit. One of my wallets, I think it was like 86,000 that got stripped. That was strictly part of the marketing funds that I had for the future. Um, the contract, everything that I had minted so far, they wiped that out. So a lot of the keys, I earned $0 from it, while then burning and eliminating 750. So the funding that I really needed, I got rid of to support the people that said, you know what, we still believe in you. We're still going to support you. So I had to take a hit, multiple hits, to be able to keep going. But also, I just took it as, you know what, these are chin checks. Am I going to give up? Is me having to take these L's so early, does that change the fact that I had a dream? Now, or I just have to own it, man up. And I did. And I kept building, kept building. Some days I felt, man, I don't want to do this no more. I'm losing too much. But I still built, and where we are today, we're getting ready to release Android tomorrow. So, yeah, man, it's just believing, and it'll work out. So that's kind of where I'm at. So we're getting ready to drop some more collections. Now that the application side of it, things, Android and iOS will be available, then I'm going to move into iPad and desktop. And after that, then I'm going to, finish up the building side of the metaverse, drop that. So soon, 2023 is going to be amazing for us, for CroGram. We're going to drop our collections, our NFTs. So if you own one of our NFTs, depends on the world, the character you have. And there's a big thing I forgot. I'm glad I said all this. Owning a key will give you a pod. I'm going to, at some point in the future, for our real true metaverse, not our mobile metaverse. Everything I've said so far is just on the mobile side. We'll have a true metaverse that gets duplicated, talking about the best quality. You won't even know these are not real. I'm talking the very best. I have the very best teams, the very best design, the very best code. I searched, and a lot of these people have worked for me in my real life. The devs, iOS, these people have worked for me for multiple years. I believe I have people that I trust, not just some people across a Telegram chat and with dealing with crypto. So it's been good. Saying all that, it's just saying, it's been good. So pods will be available if you have a key. If you don't have a key, you can mint a pod, of course. But if you do have a key, you get a pod. And that's our version of buying a land. All these metaverse, you can have land. I'm not going to be selling land. I'm going to be selling pods. And then more detail on that will come over time. And we have our legendary keys. There's 7. So these legendary keys are the most important keys that anyone can own. These will give you access that nothing else would give you. These 7, well, actually 6, because one is mine. So there's 6. I think there's only 3 or 4 left that can be added. These people are the closest people in CroGram, the most powerful people in CroGram, so to speak. They're closest to me. Over time, we'll have our private room, everything I will share with them first. Even when we build out the metaverses, those legends, they'll be able to earn in addition. So they'll be earned even from the metaverse side of things. And they'll have a tower. So for actual metaverse, they'll actually have their name on the tower, and the tower will be, ownership would it'll be in their name, and it'll be so many massive and cool things to come by being a legend. So yeah, it's to learn more. I know this is probably a super jam-packed AMA, but to really learn more, come on over. We're always in voice chat in CroGram, almost. It's like we're always. And then once Android opens up, it'll be just it'll be great to be able to get more people in, and we'll figure this thing out.
Yeah, awesome, man. Yeah, sorry to hear about you lost 86K, brother. That kind of sucks.
Oh man, yeah, I've had big, but that was earlier on. But to have those things, it's been super unfortunate, man. But every day I just get up and I work. I get up because I got to get it done.
Yeah, and I love the fact that you approach this business like a traditional way, right? Whereas like an entrepreneur in real life, you have to put out the money. You have to have the capital, right? There's a lot of, have to get in the game. The problem with the space is that I was just having to talk with my colleague Mike here the other day, kind of talk about the space that we're in right now. The problem why we see so many scammers and rugs is because the level of entry to launch a project only costs like one BNB or two BNB the most.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's an issue, right? So there's no skin in the game, there's no commitment, right? So people just go from one project to the other. Now you put the time in, your money in to build this beforehand, like a traditional businessman. So I appreciate that.
Yes, absolutely. And some people say it's crazy, but I had my reasons. It was a challenge I wanted to give myself, man. I've done so many different things and tried so many different things, and I said I wanted to focus. I wanted to literally challenge myself to own and to grind on something without even having like the full team and a full budget and all these different things that are usually traditional. And I just said I wanted to do it different. I wanted to come into the space and find some good people that deserve a shot and an opportunity, and that I'll spend my time and I'll find it. People will come. I mean, the very first person I met was Shampoo. I said, yeah, I like your energy. You ride with me, bro, and we'll do great things together. And since I said that, he said, bro, I never leave your side. You have my back, And he kept his word, and I'm going to keep mine. And for everybody else that's been riding with me, we have a lot of new folks too that has come into the CroGram family. And we're always welcoming new people. Shampoo's phrase is, man, we need new friends. We welcome new friends. So we sure do. So if anyone listening to me right now, anybody listening to me now, you can add value. If you're a dev, if you're a designer, if you're whatever, CroGram welcomes you. There was a connect, and that'll come back, but it'll come back even better. And how connect was and works is if you're a dev, if you're a graphic designer, web developer, if you make logos, if you make contracts, if you're a contract dev, if you're Solidity, if you're all these different things and you have a business or that's what you do for your bread and butter, I'm going to build a connect feature where you can actually connect with the real people, groups, members in the app. So these people that need a dev or need this or need a logo, they'll be able to go to the connect section, see these different people. And if that's you, you can post yourself as, hey, this is me. This is what I do. This is my portfolio. I want to build it out where you can build out your portfolio in the application. You can show people what you have done. You can have links to some of the websites you've designed, things like that, where it's a true ecosystem of you being able to market your services. If you offer marketing services, you can also, if you have a marketing agency, list it. So CroGram is going to be massive, man. It's going to be a lot of educational things. It's going to be a lot of games. It's going to be a lot of just different things to cater to everyone's pleasure, so to speak,
If I might jump in there, if you don't mind, King.
Yeah, sure.
I jumped off for emergency. I'm sorry, but did we cover the giveaway feature?
Just did recently. It's something that I remembered last minute. Yeah, I touched on.
Mike, is Mike here?
I think so.
How many
I was all over.
How many years have you been struggling with the giveaway feature, bro? Not the feature, just giveaways.
Yeah, just writing down every single name every day. I was listening in real close on that.
He starts at the beginning of the AMA, and by the time it's over, he's like, "Damn, this guy joined in."
Exactly
giveaway feature is amazing, man.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. We try to be transparent. So Mike took on the job of being transparent, and he has to write out every single person that comes in. As you can see, 190 people. So he has to write all those people's names down. So it's kind of, I'm not sure how he does it. Yeah,
but still, I haven't won yet, man.
I think it's rigged too because I have not won either. So I think it's rigged. Yeah. Whatever Mike does. I'll tell you what, King, man. Goku spoke about you a couple months back. As a research group, we get a lot of proposals. We get a lot of people saying this, that. And I didn't think much of it, to be honest with you. I didn't even look at the website. And Goku came back last week, and spoke about you again. And I'm like, you know what? Let's bring King in, or this CroGram in. Now, I'll tell you what, brother. Man, it's a pleasure meeting you. I love your mindset. I love everything that you stand for.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And I really appreciate even bringing us in and allowing me to share what I've been up to. And it's taking, a moment out of your time and allowing us to come in and just talk about the platform.
Do you want transparency?
Truly appreciate it. Truly appreciate it. Thank you, Goku.
Do you want full transparency from me, Seattle? Apparently, King, I've helped a project a year ago, right? And I was not part of it, but yeah, I was part of it, but just helping, as a community member, as investor. And Seattle was part of the core team, and he doesn't know. He doesn't know that's me. We had different names back there, and that project went to 200 million in 2 days and just did well. So I've asked about Seattle to the founder, and he was like, man, I was like, before we had an AMA for Shima here, and he was like, Seattle is great. He was in charge of PR and marketing, and it was this and that, and so we got to know Seattle and Mike and for full transparency, and I've told Seattle, hey, I want to introduce you guys. It was not for exposure for CroGram or for USA Crypto. I just wanted you guys to connect because I know you, King. You're a hell of a guy. I have a lot of respect for you for what you do and just the integrity in general. And I do have a lot of respect for Seattle because not only it's not a call channel, they actually have a research group, right? And I just thought, man, just like you connect me sometimes with great people, I was like, hey, these dudes, they got to come together. And both of you guys are focusing on the same thing. And just like I said last time, a CroGram, whether it's intentionally or unintentionally, which I know King is, but it's just creating that safer environment. You can never make something 100% safe, right? And CroGram doesn't tell you, hey, go invest. It's like always, you do your own research. But having the features and just having an environment where everything is just simple, right? And that's what King said. I hate complications. I want things easier, just like the copy address thing. Think about this. If Telegram had a contract address for crypto tokens / coins, how many would have been saved from honeypots? What's the amount? You can't put a price on that because it's unknown, but we all know it's a shitload of money. We're talking in probably hundreds of millions even. And just having those features, because having a dedicated platform to do that's the key, because Telegram served us for many years, but it will never give us those features because it's not for crypto. And just having those things, VC, I mean, I'm here in VC. I've just joined and I wanted to laugh. No emojis.
We talk about our emojis.
Yeah. The emojis are amazing. There's different. You've seen the emojis on Twitter, right? But these emojis are more polished. They have more emotions to them. They have more expressions, and they're just dope. You get addicted to them, and it's part of making what you're doing fun. I don't know if you guys spoken about CroGram Radio.
No, I didn't.
You see, please go ahead and do that, King.
So CroGram Radio, it's created for VC, and in the mornings, we haven't been running it for a while because there's just been heavy pressure on building to have everything finished for the new year. But what is in the morning, we run it. It's morning motivation. It's motivational conversations or topics. Just come in and have a listen while you get your coffee, or you're on your drive to work. You can come in and just hear motivational things to start your day, to just get you in the right headspace. That's important, and that's how we start our morning. So even with our team, everyone gets in, we play the morning motivation, we get motivated, we get confident, we get on the right track. And also it plays music. So sometimes throughout the day, if we're just working, no one's chatting, we'll turn it on and it just plays music, and it's a great way. I wanted quality. I didn't want someone to be playing something from their laptop that is half good, half bad. So CroGram Radio literally plays from CroGram. It's built in. So it's just as if you're listening to any one of your music platforms. It's literally built in. It's something that I built and integrated into CroGram. So you're getting quality sound, quality audio for everything that you hear. And also, we've been really talking about releasing and starting some podcasts and even having other places and people and groups and projects that do podcasts and integrating it into the CroGram radio community, even going live on a radio concept or having daily, it gets massive, and it's just additional things to just offer leisure, in the product and service for the community. So CroGram Radio it's going to be really cool, and it's just going to be something that's available. It's something that we run, and we'll see how it goes. We'll make it better if everyone loves it, or not. But yeah, that's CroGram Radio.
Hey, I love that. I love that, King. You know, actually, we can relate to that. You got to get your mindset, especially entrepreneur, right? I mean, we have to be reminded sometimes, right? We don't have the energy to go full force 100% every single day. The funny thing that you said that because, you know, within our Telegram group, if you hit /Sophia, so we have a community member that volunteers to post a positive message every single day. We call that thread, Start Your Day with Sophia. And every day there'll be a positive message in that thread. So yeah, definitely, man, I can relate to that. That's really cool.
Nice. Yeah, so that's one of the things. So we'll see how we build that out. I've looked into ways, but I kind of just want to figure out the main things. And then when I have the free time later on, I'll look into some of these splash features, I call it. And it's kind of like some of these groups and our partners, even other AMA lounges. Like, for example, if we partnered, I like to build things and make things make sense. One of the things that I've even considered lately is I was talking to someone that we consider partnership with, and they're like an AMA/lounge, and I was just like, well, how do you get payments? I don't mind building out a portal like mine where the people that are coming in that want to book AMAs with you, they just book it on your page. Your payment goes directly to you. Your calendars are pre-built. It's fully automated in the cloud, so no one can overbook. It builds out your calendar. Everyone can see it, and you know how much work you do? Nothing. Your wallet address is embedded, so they'll send a payment. Choose the date and time. You do nothing except just collect. So it's just, why can't things make sense? So it's just getting there and figuring it out and building it. And for me, it's just making things that make sense. Like, why shouldn't we do it? So it's just to give, it's a little, sneak peek.
Efficient. I love that. I love that. Now, hey, King, I'm not sure. Can you see the Telegram room? Click on the link, brother. Start your day with Sophia. Let's read a quote off that, because I love that motivational thing that you guys have going on.
Nice.
Go into that link. You see the link?
Okay. Sophia, me look for Sophia.
Yeah, it's in the Telegram room. Mike just posted. But there's a link there that says start your day with Sophia. The crazy thing is that we have a volunteer that does this every single day. Now let's click on that. You see all those quotes in there? Let's see what she has going on in here. 511 quotes so far. Yeah. So the latest one from Isabel, it says, winning doesn't always mean being first. Bam, brother. I think that's kind of like you right there, brother, right?
Yes, that's something I say. Yes. Yes, that's something I say all the time. I love that. Absolutely. As long as you finish. It's not about finishing. As long as you finish, you win.
That's exactly what you're doing, right? Yes. Yeah, I mean, you have all this Telegram, you have all this Twitter, whatever that they're doing. You're about consistency, right? And you'll get there,
if I finish first, I don't get to see everybody else win.
Now look at that.
That's how I look at it. For you. That's how I look at it. If I finish first, who am I going to watch win? I want to sit here and watch and celebrate you guys as you win while I move along. I win in my time. I win my race. I'm on my path, my lane. So I run my race. And I enjoy not finishing first because I get to celebrate and see everyone else win and what they do when they win. So I can get some of your ideas, So I have my perspective on winning for sure.
Yep. It's not, what's that saying? It's not the destination all the time, right? It's the journey, right?
The journey. So, and enjoy it. Enjoy it because you run one race.
That's it.
Yep. For
All
sure.
right, King. I know that you guys touch on the NFTs. I want to touch on that again. So currently, right now on your website, I see that you have 1,500 total on the Kool Kingz NFT. 1,007 are minted. What is the utility for that, if there's any?
So that's what I mentioned earlier about the donation thing. So I didn't want people just to donate and not be able to get something in return. So instead of just donating, I just say, hey, mint to Kool King. The utility for it is I'm going to have a VIP area inside of the mobile metaverse. The only people that can get inside of there are the people that own one of the Kool Kings. Inside of the VIP area, you'll be able to, move around. There'll be a pool table. There'll be a bar. There'll be some arcade games. There'll be some seating. And we might scale it in time. I might even make it an AMA area. So it only gets fun. It only gets better. And yeah, you have to have a Kool King to get in. Not even a key will get you in there. So it gets fun. It gets fun. So that's what the Kool Kings are. So there'll be 10,000. I just right now for this first phase, I dropped it down to 1,500. And once those go, we'll open it up. But the total supply is 10K. And there won't be anything beyond 10K. I'm just taking my time. I'm not doing heavy marketing for it, because it's just a donation tool. So I didn't see the need to try to even push it like that to make it seem as if it's a money grab. So I don't, if any, it's just, I don't talk about it. I didn't bring it up here because that's not why I'm here. I'm here to talk about the product, but if anybody does want to, sure, it's available. If you like what it's for and also the utility it will provide.
Awesome.
And remember, guys, supply and demand is
Yeah. Awesome. Now, I do want to touch on that. So in order for an investor to to get the 10% from the advertising revenue, there are 250 keys currently, correct? Or how many is left right now?
So 250 keys, they're all minted. 200 are all sold. 50 is saved and never going to be minted. They were pulled from the supply. Those are for future strategic partnerships for in the real world. So some of these bigger brands, a lot of folks want to get into crypto. They just want to be able to get in the right way and with the right business. We're just an application. We're a business. So that's what we are first. This is not something, CroGram is not a crypto thing. No, we're an app. We're a messaging platform. Now I can go to a lot of these brands and say, hey, I have a lot of people. You need data. You love data. You love advertising. And I have a lot of people. What do you think they're going to do? They're going to want to partner and advertise. And now if I can get Nike to come in to do something, if I can get all these brands, so that's the goal. We want to work long-term to build real value. So yeah, I can get in that way because I don't need to try to half step or take shortcuts. I just do things the right way is my mentality, man. So the keys will be able to do that. So that's why I pull 50 for strategic partnerships to move in, or if I have some friends too that I'm gonna be pulling on in time. But I don't do that. I don't pull on friends early or prematurely. And those friends will get a key, and because they're really powerful and well known, I can see that potentially helping us move in the right direction. You know what I mean? If we get it, hey, here's a key. I think that helps us a lot, right? So it's things like that. Let's just work, and we'll see where we go. You know what I mean? And we'll leverage relationships. I've leveraged platforms and relationships that I have that are untouched, and still untouched, because of course, I want to get all my ducks in a row first before I move to the next phase. So
yeah, no, I love that. They have to bring value to the business, right?
yes,
and so right now it's not available for the public.
OpenSea, yes, the
OpenSea.
keys are available on OpenSea. All of and I think this is around a 1 ETH floor right now. I think a couple, because we've been buying, and or there have been a few transactions lately. Because once everyone minted, no one sold. So I think there's been a few sales lately, which is totally okay. I welcome that. If anyone has the opportunity to make profit, take profit. Like that's what it's about. So nothing like that ever offends me, ever. You gotta take profit when you're comfortable. And the downside is if you sell your key, you lose your VIP access. That is the downside to it. You'll lose your VIP access, your badge, and all the rights that you get. But of course, there's always subscription, but that's also limited, and you won't get in the key holder room anymore.
Awesome. All right. So now that leads us to the legendary key. Now you say there's only 6 of them, and what is that running for right now currently?
10 ETH. Yes.
ETH.
So there's 10 ETH, and I think one of them. Oh no, one of them is 10 ETH, and I think the other 2 are 15 ETH. I have to check. There's some things that are changing. The Warrior right now, I think, is 10 ETH. The Warrior key represents the Utopia world, the first world that is going to be completed. It's like an Egyptian Utopia type of feel. That key represents the Warrior. And that'll be the first, or that'll be the legendary key that's currently 10. I may just make them all straight across for 10 ETH for that key. And I think there's only 3 left.
Wow. Okay, so 3 left.
Yes.
I wonder how many of those keys Goku has, because he's running around advocating for you like crazy. You're gonna have to steal that from him.
Yeah, he's been, man, Goku's been a good supporter. I'm trying to think, man. Time is crazy in the crypto space, but I know it's been several months since we met, and yeah, he's been a great support for CroGram. I've kind of taken him under my wing a bit, and we've talked. We've had some good, what we call, he knows what I'm talking about, digital therapy. We've had some good digital therapy together, and it's been good. It's been good. He's a great guy. So I'm glad he made this connection. I've already added you as a friend, you guys as a friend or a contact here in Telegram,
100%.
even though we're gonna migrate. But yeah, we're definitely gonna stay connected.
Yeah, for sure, King. Man, I love your mindset, brother. I really do.
Thank you.
I think your mindset almost like mine, almost, right? You gotta have that self-belief, and you just gotta prove it to people, right? You set out to do something, you fucking better do it, man.
You better do it.
You fucking better do it, right? But at the same time, if you give 110% of what you got, now I can appreciate that people give 110% of what they got, and the fail actually respect those people more than the people who never tried at all or give up, right? So yeah, man, I love the mindset.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Great chat, brother. Great chat. Awesome. So with that said, Mike has been keep tracking a bunch of questions. I think we kind of pretty much covered everything. So hopefully there's some great questions in there. So with that said, Mike's going to come on and he's going to ask a few questions away.
All right. Well, my God, that was extremely detailed. A lot of these questions were answered, so it's going to be a tough pick. But let's see. Lucky has any sort of age restrictions to use your platform in any way?
The traditional 13 or older, I may set that to 18. But no, I'll tell you now. 1 second. There was some updates I did. 18 or older. 18 or older. It's also noted in the App Store as well.
Oh, perfect. 18 or older. Okay. Second question here from Lucky is that a specific tab inside the app for customer service?
There's an area for, I'll tell you now. So I'm specific. There's an area for partnerships, to get featured, learn about trending, marketing, and reporting bugs. Support will come later on. I may do a bot, our own bot that we build ourselves and manage. The bot will just be pretty much just responsive AI bot. So if you have any questions, you'll be able to choose through, frequently asked questions or specific questions. And if you really need some tech support, there'll be that option to request someone to reach out to you, that type of thing. So, but I'd like for it to be in an AI format. So if you just need help with something that something a system can just help you with, I think that'd be pretty cool. So that is something that we have in plans for support side.
All right, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of these are really already answered here. It's a tough. About the 5, sorry, this is from Kelly Snow. About the 5 legendary keys provided for my, what are the things that you've, specifically implemented into those legendary keys for features?
I mentioned you'll have a tower, the tower in the metaverse. The tower, I'm not sharing much details. If you're interested, I can share some legendary key information about it, but one of the things, you'll get a tower. You'll also be able to, there are billboards in the metaverse, right? Posted up. There's different advertising on the walls and things like that. Legends will be able to get a percentage of that revenue as well. Or, I haven't finalized, I may even give like a billboard to the legend. Like, here's your own billboard. You monetize it. So if people are coming in and advertising, or you charge what you want, I don't know where I go. I can remember I'm fully flexible. So, and there's like a bunch of other features and upgrades and things like that. You'll get like an exclusive badge, like a key badge next to your name in the app. And a few other splash stuff that you'll get access to, but it'll be worth it. So if anyone interested in learning more about the legendary, there's 3 left, and I can share more with you, in private or in CroGram. Definitely reach out, or in Telegram if anyone's interested. But that's what I can share for now. For now, yeah. And the key holders know a little bit more.
Okay, a little bit of excitement there to kind of figure it all out. I like that. I like that. Let's see. Do you? This is coming from Metrograde. Do you guys have to plan to launch any sort of specific NFT market inside your CroGram app, or is that already available?
Like a marketplace?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes, in the future. That's something that I will consider. I've already designed it. It's already something I designed months ago. So it's something that I want to do and will do. Just don't know when I will get to that side of things. We have a gallery right now for the keys. The gallery is what will get a major upgrade and turn into our marketplace. So for those that are already in the iOS and been in the iOS, the gallery is what gets a big boost in a full UI upgrade and things like that, and it'll turn into our marketplace. And my goals for that is, at that point, we're going to shift. So the sales, our collections, our keys and things like that, we'll figure out a way to get that into the app as well. So it just makes things easier. And people coming in with just one ecosystem, and we bypass. I won't necessarily get rid of OpenSea just because of the traffic, and we don't want to do that. But it's just offering additional, ways to do things in the app.
Perfect. Now, one of the worst things with Telegram, right, is the video lag and the audio lag and everything that coincides when you're trying to do a video recording. It's just absolutely horrible trying to get it not being chopped. I assume you said you were going to be adding a video feature soon, if not already, and that would be kind of a better option than the Telegram lagginess. You have a better vision.
I'm gonna release it for a private group, for Shampoo's group, and I'm gonna spend some time and test it out there. And I have some ideas of ways that I want to do it. And I mentioned I designed it today. So this is what I did. If you're familiar with Instagram, how they go live, you go live and you remember your audience is typing on the screen and you just talk to them. So that type of live experience. Or a VC live experience where in CroGram you would click on the side menu. You guys know there's been a recent update and now has a menu there, and then it would say go live. Once you go live, then like here in Telegram, like a screen pops up top. The same concept. The screen will populate inside CroGram, and that person will be able to just have their camera front facing, and they'll be able to talk with the community. It would be that option. I haven't decided if I want like the IG experience or just like a simple Telegram experience. But whenever I do video, it will only be available for subscribers or key holders. It's not going to be a feature just for the general public. So you would have to subscribe to get a lot of these premium features. To use the app and create a group and do all the things that I've mentioned, it's 100% free. But a lot of the more premium features, you subscribe or be a key holder to definitely have an unlimited access in the app.
Pretty cool, man. I'm an Android user myself, so I think you said it's going to be the next 24 hours. We're getting a drop on it. Looking forward to kind of really playing around in it and checking it out myself. It's quite the thing you got going on here, man.
Thank you. Android has been. It's not my. I'm totally honest. I don't like it. I'm an anti-Android guy. We have our Android iOS beef. It's so, but I've been trying to, when I initially designed it and was focused on, I wasn't sure how long I would roll out Android. But as I was building, I just learned man, it's just so much in crypto. It's a high percentage of users. So I had to roll fast and the design, some of the design and way that things were built were done on specifically for iOS because I wanted experience and flashiness. Even when you go inside a VIP, confetti falls. So I want certain things, but on Android, to build it and to replicate the experience iOS has, it's difficult just because there's thousands of devices. So it's been really, that's what caused a lot of the delays. That's kind of why you have different versions of apps. iOS is always different from Android. They'll just keep it simple for Android. But I try to bring some of our experiences in. So what works will make it better, and what don't work, I'll change. I'm big on that. So there's be tons of improvements coming for Android, but within 24 hours, I'm going to definitely tell the guys, let's go live and let's keep building and improving.
I like it, brother. Next question here from Kelly Snow. This is a good question here. One of the major problems about Telegram is the banning and the limiting and deleting of accounts. And most times they don't even confirm before the banning of the accounts. How will this be solved in CroGram? Will you have a real team that will confirm before restricting or banning users?
Yes. There won't be much of that unless we clearly know there's been a breach in our community guidelines or terms of service. So once there's a clear, like you just done it, it's been verified by one of our team members is to be accurate, then yes, we will then do so. But a lot of the times, we try to be understanding, and that's kind of like the culture I've even told the team that we want to have, where we want to allow people to be open. We want people to be able to speak their mind. If someone comes in VC and they're angry, okay, let them be angry. They don't have to be quick to mute. Let's have a conversation. I think that's missing in society and social media, period. So I think we can have enough conversation to the point where at some point you'll calm down. What's the issue? And now let's talk like men or women or adults in a sense, where we can find a way. We don't have to agree, but let's be respectful. And that's the culture. We're quick to mute. People get mad, and then the name calling, or even if there is name calling, let's work it out. It's not that hard to be adults, I think. So that's what CroGram embodies. We're not just gonna. And I think when people come in and they understand the culture, they understand, man, this place is different. I can come in and I get to sit here and talk about crypto or politics. I can sit here and talk about my issues or my dating life, or man, this is a sense of therapy, and I'm learning, and I'm also making money. So it's just that's what CroGram's gonna embody. And So we're not trying to put banning and censorship at the forefront of what we're doing over here. Not at all. That's not something that I'm for. So I hope that answers the question.
It does. Yeah, that's perfect. It's a huge issue, as everybody knows. Telegram, it's horrible. It really is.
Yep.
I think pretty much everything else here thoroughly covered here, brother. I think that's about it. Appreciate you answering all those questions here, King. You were very thorough tonight, man. And great speak,
No
man.
problem, man. Thank you. I gotta make the time to do, so I appreciate it again.
100%. All right, man. Kick it back to Seattle, man. Thank you.
All right. Thanks.
Oh, I think I lost you to Seattle.
Going in and out, yeah. But no, I thank you guys for the invite again. It's been a great AMA. Thanks for allowing me to share what CroGram's about. If anyone wants to check out the app, it's available for iOS. Android it's right around the corner. Follow us in Telegram. We have our Telegram group. It'll be pinned there if anyone wants to. It's just easy access. And if you have iOS, like I mentioned, you can download now. And right now, I'm gonna probably hop over in VC. Just still got still more work to get done. So I'll be in VC in CroGram if anyone has any additional questions they wanted to ask me one-on-one, or just how to work the app, or just anything at all. I'll be over there, me and the team.
Yeah, I got disconnected there. Appreciate it, King. Pleasure meeting you, brother. I love what you stand for. We're going to go ahead and raise awareness to your Telegram room. So if you guys are listening right now, go over there, drop a sticker, and Mike's going to go over there and, I guess, pick a $25 winner on us. Hey, so King, one of the things that I've seen in our room is that they cannot find the link to download that iOS app.
Okay, let me drop it. Or I don't know if Shampoo or Rip Lord, one of my guys, Rich.
I mean, you can just search for CroGram on App Store as well.
Let me see.
I dropped it in the group earlier.
Okay, thanks, bro.
Yeah, if you guys can, I'm not sure why I keep on getting kicked out, but if you guys can send us the link and we'll pin it, because we have a lot of people says they cannot find the link on the website. Where's the link at on the website anyway, King? Where's it located at? I couldn't find it.
Yeah, once you go to the website, a box automatically generates if you're on your mobile device. So it'll take you directly to the App Store. So I'm not sure which device. They're probably trying to find it on Android. It's not if they're looking for it on Android, it's not available as yet. If they're an Android user asking.
Okay, I see it dropped here and back in the main chat.
Yes.
If that's correct, I'll go ahead and pin that. All right, pinned.
All right, guys. So, King, man, again, pleasure having you here, brother. Thanks for introducing your app to us. It sounds like a great app.
Thank you.
And I honestly believe that you will do it as well. The crazy thing is, I always invest in the people, right? I think that's more important, and I think you're one of them. I cannot wait to try it out. I'll be the first one to download the Android. And once you guys have that ready, send a link over, and we'll post that as well.
Sounds like a plan.
Sierra,
appreciate it.
Funny thing here, believe it or not, but there is actually, and I'm not talking about one. There's actually several people that bought an iPhone for CroGram, so they don't have to wait until
They did.
Wow, really?
Several, yes. They wanted to be in so quick.
And I'm doing advertisement for iPhone now. So.
That's awesome, man. That's actually excitement, right? Yeah, it seems like you guys have a great community.
So if you ask why I'm doing CroGram so hard, is because of this here. Because I get kicked out, bro. By Telegram.
Well, I cannot wait to see the development, King. I look forward to see all the developments that you have planned, the metaverse, all those functions. Can you guys hear me? 'Cause I feel like I keep on getting freezed up or kicked.
Yeah, it was freezing you up, but we hear you now.
Yeah,
Okay.
they figured we're talking about the next
Yeah.
biggest, social platform. They want to have
I
pain in
believe it
the ass
too,
for
man.
us.
I believe it.
Yes,
All right, King. Well, if you don't have the last thing to say to us, we can go ahead and do a giveaway. Is there a last thought?
Thank you. And download CroGram. And I'll see you guys on the other side.
Yeah, come hang out with all of us. Shampoo, Rich, we out there. We in the VC every morning, guys. Come hang out with us. We see you on CroGram. Thank you. And it was a pleasure.
We will, Rich. We will. I think who's Shampoo? Shampoo, you there? I've been hearing Shampoo a lot. Who's that?
I don't know if he's there right now. He's been here, though. He's in and out.
What kind of shampoo anyway? Huh? Is it Pantene or Head and Shoulder?
The good kind of shampoo. Hey, but no, we're in the chat every day, guys. If you guys have any questions or want to come hang out, we're there every day. So definitely been a great AMA, and we appreciate your time, y'all.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, Versa, you guys are always welcome to come here and chit chat. Last time I spoke to Goku, we have our first Eagles Den. It's kind of like a Shark Tank version. A bunch of projects coming in, and one of the things that we spoke on with Goku and a bunch of the developers here is that we need to have more, like chit chat, kind of bullshit type of session sometimes. Yeah, so we'll, hopefully the next one you guys will be in, and we just talk about things.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're gonna do. Yeah, I like that. I think we can do something with that. And then the Rich is gonna be leading a lot of even a podcast that's coming soon. We're planning, and we have some really cool things, just even side pocket things that's coming. That's just fun for the community. So yeah,
and we can even do it over in a CroGram as well.
Absolutely. We'll welcome you guys. I'm sure your own group we'll get you your group created. We'll get your group verified. All that good stuff. Yeah, man. I like to partner with good lounges. They're doing great things.
Awesome, brother. Appreciate it. All right, so I think we do have one NFT to give away. And if you guys are listening right now, I think, Johnny, if you can go ahead and type the Telegram room and you guys go drop a USA stick over there and be part of it. And make sure you guys download the app. I think the app's really, really, really cool. All right, guys. Well, Mike's going to come back on and do a giveaway. Goku, you got an NFT to give away, right, brother?
Yes, sir. King insisted he wants to, the giveaway one for the listeners here and for USA Crypto as an appreciation. So yeah, let's do it. And I was willing to give one away, and you know what? Let's give away two as appreciation to USA Crypto.
All right. I like the sound of that. Let me get my screen up here, brother. Everybody see the screen there all right? Got everybody.
Yes,
I
sir.
can see it, Mike.
Yeah, and it's not a pleasure looking at it.
I'm not sure how he collects all those names, man.
Bro, the way the CroGram giveaway feature is, it's crazy. Like it's enjoyable. Let me see if I have a video here.
I'm definitely looking forward to checking that out for sure, because it is a task. I don't mind doing it at all. I don't, but it is a
Mike,
task.
you're gonna start loving what you hate to do the most.
I can't wait.
Imagine that.
All right, guys, let me shuffle this up a little bit here. We have a couple of NFT winners. Maybe this will be your day, Seattle.
I lost hope.
Yeah, me too.
Eagles 47. Congratulations, brother. Won yourself an NFT. You got one more? Courtesy of Goku. Appreciate it. Crypto Island. That is our second NFT winners. Congratulations to both of you guys. Those are going to be some cool NFTs.
Yes, sir. Official PFPs of CroGram. And here's the thing. Minting prices now. 0.06 Ethereum, and just the idea of having millions of users on the app, it's gonna be insane. So thank you guys, appreciate you.
Absolutely, I'm definitely looking forward to
send me over the wallet
really soon. And King, I'll get you Goku as well, a copy of the Telegram recording, and I'm going to upload it to YouTube as well and drop you a link. I'll send DM for that as well.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Yeah, so looks like Johnny pinned at the Telegram room there. Go there and drop a sticker. Be part of their community. I think the team is amazing. I think the vision and the mission is great. The people, they're good over there. So make sure you guys partake in their project and download the app, because I will download the app for sure, 100%. Again, so I want to thank you, everyone attended the AMA, and also thanks Goku for recommended King to us. And last but not least, King, pleasure meeting you, brother. Appreciate you being here.
Likewise. Thank you again, and we'll connect.
100%. All right, guys, I gotta go. I have a leakage in my freaking shower head, so.
No. Oh man! All right, guys. Well, everybody, take care. Have a good night. New Year's is around the corner, so let's all have a good weekend coming up there now.
Happy New Year, guys.
Take care, everyone. Happy New Year. Thank you.
Happy New Year. Take care.
See ya.
Bye bye.